Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you have been doing well. As you can see, your girl is glam. We're glam, we're serving looks, we're serving cat eye, we're serving everything flawless and just stunning. Today, we're gonna be recreating this look right here. I'm gonna put it up somewhere over here. As you can see, your girl did the damn thing. I'm actually surprised. I surprised myself. So we're going to be recreating this look that Shannon Thornton posted on the gram a couple weeks ago. I screenshotted it and I was in love. As soon as I saw it, I was like, first of all, she is a beauty, okay? She is a beauty. If you watch P-Valley, comment down below, okay? If you watch P-Valley, let me know. But Shannon Thornton is a beautiful woman, and whoever her makeup artist is, I mean, she serves looks back to back to back to back. But there was something about this one and I was like, wow, like it's different, but not different, but just beautiful and just, it just looks so good. And I was like, I have to save this and recreate it at some point. If you guys are interested in seeing the products that I use to recreate this look, the techniques that I use, in depth, kind of like walking through how to do a look like this, then this is a video for you. If you're new here, thanks so much for clicking on this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Make sure you scroll down below and you tap that subscribe button so you can join the family, and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I will be uploading next. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into this recreation look. Okay, so we're just gonna jump into it. Like I said in my intro, we're gonna be recreating this look right here. I'm gonna put the picture up. It is gorgeous. This is Shannon Thornton. I don't know who did this makeup look, but when I tell you, I saw it and I was like, screenshot. When I get time, I'm recreating that. And it's so different from what I normally do. The base is all me for sure, because it's that nice, flawless, monochromatic base, perfect nude lips that I love, like that brown nude lip. It's the cat eye for me, like the shading, the matte eye. It's everything that I don't normally do. So that's why I screenshotted it. And we're gonna create this look today. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. As you can see, I've already done my brows. I have primed my face. I use the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. It's a putty version of the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I have this one and the liquid. I go back and forth depending on what I want, but I only put that on my T-zone just to, you know, fill in my pores and kind of mattify the T-section of my face. But we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. So for foundation, I want a medium / full coverage look, but I want the skin to look like skin, but also very flawless. So I'm gonna mix two of my favorite foundation. I'm gonna be using the Haus Labs Triclone Foundation, and I'm in the shade 460, I think it's 460 medium deep warm, and I'll be mixing that with my Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation, and I'm in the shade 50N. So this is more of like a thicker foundation, and this is more of like a skin-like foundation. They both give beautiful coverage and make your skin look really, really nice on their own. So I'm gonna mix them together to create that beautiful, perfect base that I want. And I'm just gonna do a pump of each. So I'll do a pump of the Haus Labs, and then let me shake this up, and then I'll do a pump of the Sephora Best Skin Ever. So the texture is like more of like a whipped, they're not really runny foundations, so I kind of like that. It's gonna give that like velvety kind of look to the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my face. I like to apply my foundation in the middle of my face, like where I want like more coverage, and then I kind of blend it outwards because I don't want my face to be like too cakey or have too much product on the outside, because it's not really that necessary. At least for me it is. It's not. So that's how I like to apply my foundation. And then I'm gonna take my IT Cosmetics foundation brush and just go ahead and blend everything out. And I am gonna go over everything with my beauty blender just to make sure there's no excess product. Oh yes, it looks really nice. Wow. Okay, perfect. And then now I'm going to go ahead and do some cream contour. I'm gonna use my Anastasia cream bronzer in the shade Hazelnut. And we are going to just go ahead and sculpt this face, honey. We wanna be snatched. I am putting my cream bronzer a little bit higher than what I normally would, because she has really snatched cheekbones. Granted, I have nice cheekbones, but my face isn't like like Naomi Campbell snatched. So I'm just gonna bring the contour a little bit higher than what I normally do just to give me some higher cheekbones. I'm putting the cream bronzer underneath the chin just to sizzle it out. She has really defined like chin area. It's just like she, let me look at the picture. It's not really, what's the shape of her face? Yeah, she has like a square chin. So I'm gonna try to make my, you know, my chin a little bit more prominent because I don't have a square chin. I have an oval, I would say, kind of face. So everything goes this way. Hers are like, her cheekbones are like, so I'm going to try my best to recreate that as best as I can. I don't know if I can, but you know, we'll make it do what it do. So I'm just gonna bring the cream bronzer like this, just to give me like more of like that square kind of look to the face instead of rounding it out. So I'm just gonna bring it down, and then like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some good old contouring today, honey, because she is snatched. Now we're gonna do the nose contour. Let me see her nose. Okay, she has like one of those like Rudolph noses where I feel like it's like kind of dips in. It's more flatter in the middle, and like her nose is more here. That's not my nose. So I'm gonna contour my nose the way I normally contour my nose and just keep that the same. I don't really care too much about that. With the nose contour, it all comes down to the powders, because the cream, like I can contour my nose all day, every day, but once you put that powder and like you really carve out like where you want everything to set, that's where it'll like really bring out the shape of your nose. And I like to bring my contour like into my eyebrow. I mean, not my, yeah, basically into my eyebrow and like my crease area, so it can all connect. I just feel like it looks a lot better. Pretty much done with the contouring and all of that for cream. Now we're gonna move to concealer. I'm going to use my Kevyn Aucoin Central Skin Enhancer Concealer in the shade 6X13. And then I'm gonna go over it with the Sephora Best Skin Ever in the shade 34.5N, just to brighten up certain areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I usually just apply this with my finger. I mean, you can use a brush, but I just use my finger. And you do not need much of this because it is really full coverage. Okay, and I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. And normally I would like carve out like all the way back here, but I'm trying to make my face look a bit more square, so I'm only taking the brightness just here and still keeping that darkness down here to square out my face a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Best Skin Ever Concealer. Put that on the bridge of my nose. And then put that right here to brighten up that area. Over here. And right there. And I'm just gonna let this sit for a little bit just so it can get a little tacky, and then I will blend that out. Okay, and now I'm gonna go back over my cream contour or cream bronzer just to make sure it's blending. There's no harsh lines, everything's blending with the concealer. Oh, when I tell you the skin, like the base, do you see this? Like, my skin looks so good. Oh, all of these products together are amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and I'm gonna spray this just to melt into all the cream products and lock it in even more before we put any powders on. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the powders. I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Infallible Matte Bronzer in the shade 500 Dark, and I'm going to go ahead and set everywhere that I applied my cream bronzer so it can look nice and together. And I'm going to be really precise on where I am putting this. I'm not going to bring it super low. I'm trying to keep everything kind of higher to my cheekbone. So I'm kind of applying this where I would put my blush because I'm trying to give myself that high cheekbone look, if that makes any sense at all. And then I'm just gonna make sure I put this under the cheek. Under the chin. Chisel out the chin area. Make sure I bring that down here too to kind of square out my face as best as I can. Okay, cool. So we're pretty much done with the powder bronzer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm gonna use my One Size Beauty translucent setting powder, and I'm gonna put that in all the areas that I put concealer, and then I will be right back. So I have powdered my face. Everything is looking nice and matte. So I'm gonna use the Morphe setting mist to bring my skin back to life. Okay, cool. The face is done, and now we're gonna move on to the eyes. So I'm gonna use one palette for this eye look because it is an all matte eye look, no shimmer. It's giving like neutral matte, slightly grayish, but not too warm kind of look. I'm gonna use the perfect palette for this. This is the Shayla by Dose of Colors Wifey palette. Looks like this. You guys have seen me review this palette, do the whole collection. I've also used it multiple times. It's a very go-to perfect palette. Has pretty much everything you need as far as like new shimmers and mattes. So I'm pretty much gonna use only the mattes because there's no shimmer like at all in this look. So we are gonna need to, I'm looking at it and it's like, it's kind of cut crease, but not really. It's like a soft cut crease. But it's giving more gray neutral than like warm brown. So I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is like the grayish color. It's called Cocktail Hour. And I'm gonna take literally just a little bit, and I'm gonna look down and kind of map out my crease because it's like a cut crease, but not really. So I'm just gonna use, and I'm using a more firmer blending brush and just taking a little bit of that. And this is also connecting to my nose contour, which is why I wanted to put it like that because everything just connects together. So it's like perfect. And I'm only keeping this on the crease and above the crease. So just like that. Nothing too harsh, and I'm gonna blend the edges out as well. Great, just like that. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and just go over the color just to make sure it's nice and blended out. Nothing's too choppy. And then now I'm gonna take a flat brush, or a flat eyeshadow brush like this, and I'm gonna take the lightest color, which is right here. This is the shade, what is this called? Bouquet. And I'm just going to take that and literally just put it all over my lid because the lid is going to be all matte. So just like that. See how it's looking? Oh yeah, it is looking nice. And I'm just gonna do the same for the other eye. Okay, perfect, just like that. And then I'm gonna go back with the first brush that I put the grayish color with and go over the edges. Okay, great. Now, the fun part. We get to the eyeliner. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do this with a black pencil. This is the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner in the shade Black, and I'm gonna use the black shadow in this palette to smoke it out. So I'm gonna take this, and the wing is pretty strong. So I'm just gonna, oh Jesus, let me see. With the pencil, I'm gonna go with my pencil and kind of just map out my wing. It doesn't have to be like too perfect because we are gonna go over it with shadow. So I'm gonna dip into the black shade and go over the wing liner that I did with the pencil and smudge that baby out. Okay, so this is how it's looking so far. I feel like it looks really good. I don't want to make the wing any bigger because my eyes aren't that big and I don't want it to overtake the whole entire eye. So I think this is a good size wing. And you can still see like the actual look, which is what I'm going for. Now the thing is, she brings the black in like this. I'm not a fan of doing that, but I have to for this look because I'm gonna line the lower lash line because it is like harsh, like definitely like all black, smoky at the top, smoky at the bottom. I mean, wow. Look at that, you guys. Now, you know what's gonna be really, really fun? Washing this eyeliner off tonight. Not looking forward to it at all, like at all. So I'm done with this eye. I tried my best. I think, honestly, it looks great. I'm not a fan of like this inner corner, like cat eye thing. I don't think it looks right on me personally, but I gotta do the look exactly the way it looks. But I think I got the wing the way exactly it matches the picture. The only thing is really putting the lashes on to give it that va-va-voom. But honestly, I'm happy with it. Like I just took that brown, I took the black pencil, lined my lower lash line, and then just took a brush and kind of blended it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. I'm gonna plop some lashes on and then I'll be right back so you can finish the rest of the face. All right, you guys, the lashes are on, and listen, the way these lashes brought this eye look together, honestly, this whole look, like I'm starting to see the vibes and I'm actually really liking it. Like I think like we're giving it to them. Like, okay, shoot, let me find out. I can do some recreations. Okay. So that's it for the eyes. Like I said, it's all matte. Basically, majority of this look is a strong, smoky, winged outliner. So we are pretty much done with the eye. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do some blush. Now the blush is subtle. Like it's like a pink, slightly coral color, but it's not like overly blushed. So I'm gonna take the Jaclyn Hill Rouge Romance palette, or this was the Rouge Affair. This is the more like cool toned pinks. And I'm going to apply the blush very strategically, like right up here. And I'm gonna make it super duper like monotone muted, like not too pink. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Admire, which is right here. And I'm going to dab a little bit into Living Lavish. So like that, mix those two. And then very light-handedly, just apply the blush right here at the tip of the cheek. It's super, super like, just like that, like literally just like that, because there's barely any blush on her face. You can see some blush, but it's not like the way I like my blush, you know? If you know, you know. So this is very subtle for me. Just trying to follow the look that we have. And this look is like a matte look, so no highlighter. We're not doing any of that. Okay. Okay, just like that. Ooh, yes. And then now for the lips. This picture, it's like a standard Lawreen nude. Like, come on now. If you guys haven't seen me do a brown nude lip like this a gajillion times, then I don't know where you've been, because that's like literally all I wear is nude lips. So I'm gonna go in with the Dose of Colors by Shayla collection lip liner, and She's Ready. I'm gonna kind of take off the excess lip oil and go ahead and line the lips. All right, just like that. And then I have the perfect nude lipstick that's gonna go with this look. This is the Mented Cosmetics Brand Nude lipstick. Such a beautiful color, and I think it'll match her lip perfectly. So I'm just gonna put that. Oh yeah, This is the nude right here. I mean, wow. this look, I love days like this when I don't have high expectations for my makeup and then they just blow me away, because I'm certain, like, wow, she is snatched. She is serving looks. Like, I'm obsessed. Wow. Okay, so that's the lip, and her lip is slightly glossy, as you can see. So I'm gonna put a little bit of gloss, not over the entire lip, just a little bit. So I'm gonna take the lip gloss by Pretty Little Thing with Reezy collab in the shade 8 Girl. It's just like a brown nude. And I'm just gonna put that right in the middle. Literally like that. Wow, this look. Oh, yo, I killed it. I killed it. Oh my God. It literally look, and I'm gonna try to take a picture just in the same angle that she does, because when I tell you, wow, I mean, spot on. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You cannot tell me anything, okay? Okay, so we're pretty much done. Let me go ahead and do one last set of the face. I'm just gonna take my Morphe setting mist, kind of go over the edges. Alrighty guys, this is the look, the recreation of the look that Shannon Thornton served us a couple weeks ago on the gram. Please let me know. Did I nail it? Did I nail it? Like, I'll put the picture up here. Like, did I nail it? Please. I want to know, because when I saw this look, I was like, my mouth dropped. I was like, oh my God, this is stunning. Like, this is stunning. I have to recreate this. And this is my version of this look. Granted, I do not have voluminous va-va-voom hair. I have braids. But hey, we move. We do what we do with what we have. But honestly, like, let me zoom in, because I don't think you guys understand. I don't think you guys understand this face. Like, what? I did the thing. I did the damn thing. You can't tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me otherwise. Like, this is spot on. And this is such a look that I would do. Granted, the eyeliner is like, it's a lot of eyeliner. I don't normally do eyeliner like this on a day-to-day, but it's such a beautiful, like, soft, but still very bold and glam look. Like, the base and the lips, all me every day. But the eyes, it kind of, you know, gives me something a little different to do. I don't usually do a lot of matte looks on the eyes, but I'm obsessed with the way this came out. You know, I am obsessed with how this look came out. I'm super duper happy. I was not expecting myself to actually pull it off, but I feel like I did. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching me recreate this look. If you guys want me to do more recreations, definitely I would be so up for it. I don't think I've ever done a recreation. Maybe, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure this is my first time on this channel. So leave a comment down below and let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how spot on I did was as far as actually creating the look. Please give this video a thumbs up if you would love more videos like this. Make sure you subscribe if you are not subscribed, and while you're down there, please tap that notification bell so you're notified when I will be uploading next. Thank you guys once again. I hope you enjoyed this fun recreation look, and I will see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye.